Hello guys, this is Bill Cable back with another Fortnite video, and basically today we're going to be going over how overpowered bushes are in this game at the very moment. No one seems to check them, and it is incredible how far you can get into the late game. Honestly, if you're just like not even confident at shooting, you can get within the top 10, top 15 easily by just hiding. Honestly guys, I've did this a couple of times. I'm going to try and get a video for you guys, but I'm going to try and win with at least one kill. So I'm going to try and win a game by obviously playing solo, and basically obviously the one kill will be the last guy. So wish me luck on that challenge, but honestly watch a couple of these clips guys. It is ridiculous. You guys want to see this. So basically my teammate dies here and I decide let's just go in the bush and let's have a little bit of fun, because I know no one checks these bushes. This was a game actually today, and honestly guys, it's ridiculous. I've got so many wins from doing this. You can get so far. I mean, no one, it's just ridiculous. Just keep watching all these clips and everybody's going to be checking everyone will be checking these bushes after this. Honestly, I've killed one person in the bushes so far. Honestly, it's just worth taking a couple of pop shots at some of these bushes, because it's a very, very good hiding spot, and I know most people know about it by now. It is quite ridiculous. I personally think they should actually, make it a little bit smaller, but if it's part of the game and the developers want it in, that's fine. So I chucked 2 grenades into the base here and they still don't really notice, and I was actually scared in case they came out. So you have to be careful guys. If you move around too much, your head starts to jump up and down, and if you switch weapon, that's obviously a problem as well. The best thing to have is actually hold your med kit, because that means you have nothing in your hands. But guys, it's super fun to try this out. So we're waiting for them to come out at the moment. I know there's 3 of them in there, and it's really a waiting game. There's 11 people left. I'm basically solo here. So I'll give you guys a little hint, but we take all 3 of these guys out, which is pretty ridiculous. And so leave a like on the video for that. Definitely come back for more Fortnite videos if you guys want them. I am going to be doing a lot of tips and tricks and stuff like that. I've got a lot of tips. Obviously I play on console. There is a little bit of problems with console at the moment. The sniping sensitivity is a little bit wonked up, and being able to cycle between weapons is hard because you have to tap Y. You can't go backwards. But here we go, we see 3 guys, and I am not engaging guys. You do not need to engage. I can just see there's only 5 guys left, so I was getting quite worried because I know there's us 3 and there's 1 more left. So I was thinking if there's 2 going to be running down to find the last 2 guys, so I was thinking that I have to go now. I cannot afford to be a 3v1, so I see 2 going down there, and I see one of his mates here, and I wait for him to come out. And ignore the bad shooting here guys, because that is, I don't know why I was so bad there, but I'm still in the bush. I run round, take a couple of shots, put him down, kind of sort of hiding behind the bush here. I need to kill him, so that's us there. I hear grenade launchers and stuff, so I need to start building. It's awkward to build on console guys. You guys will know if you're a console player. You press B and then you have to cycle through everything. It's not quick, but it takes a bit of getting used to. So we've built ourselves that little tower. We're going to take a couple of pop shots at this guy here. So we've knocked him down. He's still got his mate left. We take him out. Perfect. Just build a couple of things. So it's a 3. So I know at this point that there's one person left in each squad. So basically I just need to watch out, because I'm running out of the area here. I see a scar on the floor and I just go straight for it. Don't have time to pick any other ammo or anything like that up. I'm just looking around, seeing what's going on here. I do look to my left and see something move. I don't know if you noticed that. I see that there. That's what alerted me into this guy. So I take a couple of shots and we managed to take him out. So I know it's a 1v1 at this situation. I'll let you guys know we do not win this. It's quite sad actually. But as you can see here, we go into another bush, and to be honest, I should have stayed in it the whole game, because out of pure experience, they always come looking for you eventually. And I could have waited for the next circle, so I got quite impatient here. I thought I have a scar. I've got full health at this point, but the guy just outgunned me, guys. I didn't even get a bullet into this guy. So I wait here for a couple of, I think I wait here for a couple of seconds and realize, you know, I'm better off just going up and trying finding him. But it's not good, guys. I should have been more patient, and we could have won this game up. But we've got tons of other clips to show you guys, so stay tuned for this. There's some really cool ones. So basically we go up and we eventually die, but we're not going to show that. So let's get on to the next clip. The next clip is actually a pretty cool one, and basically there's 9 players left in this game. So we take a couple of pop shots at this guy here, and basically we start building around. We actually camp in, I use this bush here again, another example of a great bush position. And I'm just waiting around. No one seems to be looking at bushes. There's a lot of other gameplay before this, so we're standing here. He gets shot, my teammate, and I'm actually surprised that, as you can see here, I'm surprised that they don't kill him off. I was quite scared at this point to run out because I know that they've got the high ground, and it's quite risky, considering there's only 9 players left. So I'm just waiting it out, not really sure what to do. I'm surprised they're not shooting him at this very point. I do know that the circle is slowly coming in, I think. No, it's just about to come in. So I know they're going to start running and getting into a position. They're up top trying to pick him off. I've got a semi-automatic scoped assault rifle, which I was just skeptical to take a shot. So they've got the high ground. I actually was just thinking about just staying in the bush and let him come over and just revive. So this bush kept me really kind of secured. So basically we need to move. I know this bush will be in the area, but I think it's a better idea to move because they do know our position. So I thought about we going around the left hand side and finding another bush to basically do this. So at this point I think we move. I'm not very sure. I do try, oh yeah, that's what I do. I attempt to chuck a grenade launch. This was just out of pure experiment to see how far it goes up. So yeah, we make a move, and we'll go around. We'll skip to the later on in this game. So I've actually turned the clip speed up for you guys at this point, and basically we go round the corner and we see that there's going to be there's 6 guys left. So we know we were actually not very sure if there's a 4-man up there or a 3 and a 1. So we actually just use the bushes. We keep going around all the bushes, and we see that there's one just in the circle area here. This is ridiculous. So I keep myself in this one. It's not the best, but it actually completely covers you, and obviously there's only one space here. So we actually, I wait out here. You can see there's a guy up top, but I'm not going to take a couple of shots. But you can see here that we can actually get a couple. If you've got a scoped rifle, you can see partially through this bush, and it's ridiculous the line of sight you get. You are unseeable. So I'm just looking around, really being careful when to shoot here. I know that I really have to take them down, or they probably will have medkits at this point, so it's really honestly a gamble what to do at this point. So my teammate goes to the right hand side, and I'm just looking. I can see him up there. He's disappearing. I can see things being built. The area is getting smaller, so I know that they're going to be forced to come down onto that second layer a little bit closer to me. So my teammate goes underneath the stairs. I'm just in the area. Look at this, guys. So I look down my rifle. I'm going to try and get a couple of shots off here. They still haven't noticed me yet. This is quite ridiculous what happens. So I get a couple of shots in there, and this guy backs off. He obviously doesn't know where I am at all. So I get even more shots there. My teammate's been killed at this point. I am pretty scared. It's a 4v1, and this is pretty ridiculous. So they start shooting the tree to the left of me, thinking I'm behind there, and they're starting firing grenades. At this point I thought I was dead. At this point I thought I was dead. I thought it was a goner. So I'm just waiting here. I'm waiting for them to jump down and try and think that I'm below them, and then I can get a couple of shots. But you can see here's 20 seconds. I'm gonna have to move from this circle, so I don't really know what's going on here. It's quite intense. as you can imagine. I do think I get a couple of shots off here, I'm not very sure. Yeah, so I run here, I know it's shrinking, I know they will be forced to jump down, so you know what I do? I get the grenade launcher out and start firing up, and this actually scares them off a lot, and one of them gets injured, and I can see that he's fell down the left hand side, so I'm sure if the guy's up there, I see him to my left, take a couple of shots, and what do you know? We win the game. And actually, we were just camping in a bush most of the time, guys. So, you know, there we go. We get into the next clip. This is another really good example of being hidden in a bush and being able to snipe at the same time. This is a very good. This is playing solo as well. So basically, you can hide in a bush. Everybody, honestly, guys, bushes are amazing. So yeah, we hide in a bush, and basically, you can snipe as much as you want in here, guys, and you can barely be seen. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of the clips. That's pretty much it.